You ever leave work exhausted, but when you really think about the day, you barely even move forward. Whole day feel busy, whole day feel stressful, but somehow everything's still backed up. And after a while, you start feeling frustrated with yourself without even knowing why. A lot of Jamaican workers living in constant mental pressure now. And the scary part is, after a while, people get so used to it, they stop realizing how much it's affecting them. Wake up tired, rush to work, reach already mentally scattered, then the day immediately starts demanding energy from you. Phone ringing, messages coming in, tasks piling up, people needing things constantly. Meanwhile, your brain's still carrying pressure from outside work too. Bills, money stress, family pressure, lack of rest. So even before lunch, your mind already overloaded. That's why many workers feel mentally drained all the time now. Not lazy, not weak, drained. Because when pressure stays constant, your brain stops functioning calmly. Here's what quietly starts happening. Workers under pressure slowly develop survival habits, not because they want to, because mentally overloaded people start reacting instead of operating intentionally. You begin avoiding things that feel mentally heavy. Difficult tasks get pushed back. Small problems pile up. Focus becomes harder. And another thing happens too. A lot of workers constantly switching attention all day, checking phone, jumping between tasks, starting things without finishing them properly, trying to multitask everything. But mentally exhausted people usually struggle to settle into deep focus. So the whole day starts feeling chaotic, even when you're busy the entire time. Then frustration builds because now workers feel overwhelmed, behind, mentally scattered, emotionally tired. And eventually, people start blaming themselves personally without realizing pressure has been shaping their work habits quietly. This is where performance slowly starts slipping. Workers become more forgetful, less focused, emotionally shorter, less patient, mentally disconnected. And because the pressure repeats every day, workers stop feeling fully in control of their workday. Everything starts feeling reactive. Even communication changes sometimes. People become quieter, more defensive, less engaged, emotionally distant. Not because they don't care, because constant pressure changes behavior slowly over time. And the longer workers stay mentally overloaded, the more normal dysfunction starts feeling. This is how burnout quietly starts building, not always from one turbo day, from repeated overload with no recovery. Work pressure, life pressure, financial pressure, repeat. Eventually, even simple tasks feel mentally heavier than they should. And some workers reach the point where they stop feeling motivated completely. Not because they're lazy, because emotionally exhausted people eventually stop functioning with energy. That's why some workers look physically present but mentally check out. So, what actually helps? Not trying to become perfect, that usually adds more pressure. Start reducing mental clutter first. Before the workday starts, identify what actually matters today, what can wait, what's creating unnecessary stress. Keep things simpler because overloaded minds usually function better with clarity. Another important thing, stop carrying everything mentally. Write things down, separate priorities clearly, reduce constant switching between tasks if possible. Simple structure usually calms overwhelmed workers faster than motivation speeches ever will. And another thing workers quietly need more of small moments of mental reset. Even short breaks away from noise and pressure help more than people realize. This week, pay attention to which habits pressure is creating in your workday. Notice what you keep avoiding, what drains you fastest. When your focus disappears, what immediately overwhelms you. Not to criticize yourself, just to understand the pattern honestly. Because once workers understand the pressure properly, they usually stop feeling like they're failing personally. Most workers don't need extreme discipline. They usually need enough structure to stop spending the whole day reacting to pressure. You can usually see this pattern in workers long before anyone openly says they're overwhelmed. So here's the reality: a lot of workplace habits aren't personality problems, they're pressure patterns workers slowly develop over time. And when stress stays unmanaged too long, chaos starts becoming normal. But once workers start reducing mental overload and creating small structure around their day, things usually feel more manageable mentally. Not perfect, just less heavy. And one thing many workers don't talk about enough is what happens after emotional pressure stays there too long. Because eventually, even good workers quietly stop caring. Next video: why good workers quietly stop caring. Watch that next. Stay informed, stay protected. Don't just work hard, work smart. Know your rights, Jamaica.